It is just as important to take care of yourself as it is to get everything done on your to-do list. Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video, which I'm very freaking excited about. I am comfy cozy, sitting on the floor in a blanket and my coffee, because I feel like these are the perfect vibes to show you my brand new planner for 2023. If you're new here, hello, my name is Marissa, and I make digital planners, digital stickers. I of course make YouTube videos and do vlogs and just like so many things. I have a podcast, like so much to get you guys caught up on. However, this video is one that I do every single time I come out with a new planner, and it is just a walkthrough video so you guys can take a look at the planner, see what's inside of it, see all the pages and whatnot, because pictures don't just do a digital planner justice, because I want to show you guys how it works. And of course it will be linked down below. It is on my Etsy along with everything else you can find there. As always, if you guys have questions about how this works, let me know down below. Let's dive in. I'm really freaking excited. So this is your cover page. Of course, this is 2023, and a little background on this one. Typically I come out with full year planners. However, things just got away from me at the beginning of the year, and I did not come out with a 2023 planner. So the one that I'm showing you guys today is just for the second half of the year, so from June through December 2023. It's a half year digital planner, but all of the like themes or styles, fonts, like that kind of thing will be in 2024's planner that will be coming out shortly. And then once 2024 comes out, you can import it into your GoodNotes or whatever app you're using onto the end of this planner, and that way it's kind of like connected, and it's like a year and a half bonus planner was my idea for this. So let's take a look at this half year 2023 planner. The first page that you are going to see is going to be your dashboard. Now your dashboard is basically your yearly view, a look at your entire year, or in this case the half a year, all on one page, so you can see each month, each day, whatever, all in one. This is kind of mimicking like a bullet journal setup where you would write down key things, key dates, vacations, birthdays, like big things that you already know are kind of happening, holidays, on this dashboard page, so that way when you get to the month that you are going to start planning, and for bullet journals like draw out that whole theme and the plan and whatnot, then you would reference your year at a glance and import all of those dates. So that's kind of where this page comes from in my book, because I used to do bullet journal as well. We can see each month broken down. So of course we have June, we have July, we have August, we have September, October, November, and then of course December. So right after that is going to be your important dates section, and this is for you to put the date. So let's say July 4th, and that is 4th of July. December 25th, Christmas, your mom's birthday, whatever. So keeping track of all of this. Next to it is also a key, so you can color code different things for holidays, birthdays, vacations, and then I left some blank spots here so you can fill that in yourself. So if I were using this, here's how I would do it: is I would set up my key, so I would have holidays be pink, my birthdays are going to be blue, vacations are going to be yellow, just for the ease of this. So then when I'm going through and picking out holidays, for example, it's just marking them on this calendar in color, and that way we can keep track of all of our holidays. Those are key ones. Of course, if we want to do birthdays, mine is on the 12th, my boyfriend's is on June 20th, we have some birthdays in August, etc, etc. And then vacation, I'm so excited because I'm gonna go on vacation this entire week of December. We have a long weekend for fall break in October. These are all just examples, but that's how I would use my key in different colors. And then you would go down here to the important dates section and fill that out. So we have 12/25 is of course Christmas, and that's where you could also do 12/12 is my birthday. That way when the month comes, you can reference your dashboard and then fill that in once you get to September, October, November, just like keeping big dates here before you get to the month that you're planning. Now, something about this planner and what makes digital planning so amazing is that everything is hyperlinked. And what I mean by that is that you can click on different parts of this planner, it's going to take you to different pages. In June, for example, I have a column here with W 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the weeks, because this is a weekly planner. So you can click on this week 2 and it's going to take you to the second week of June. And that is the same thing for every single month. So we can go to week 23 in October, we can go to August, we can go to December, and then underneath each month are the key pages within each month that they all get. These are special pages that I made to help you plan each month. So each month gets a scrapbook page, a budget page, habits and goals, and a reflection page. And you can get to those from the dashboard and once you're in that month. But from this page, you can click around and get to July's habits and goals page. Now to go back to the dashboard, as I keep doing in this right-hand corner, there are also 3 hyperlinks to the dashboard and to 2 other pages, which is a grocery list and a master to-do list, which we will get to those pages later later, but in the right hand corner will be these 3 on every single page. After your dashboard, we're gonna hop straight into the first month, which is of course June. I already filmed my June reset video, my little plan with me, so that's why this is fully like set up, of course, after I planned it. I'll show you what a plain month looks like, but just your look at your monthly page. And once you enter a month, in the left hand corner, you can go through all of those bonus pages like I mentioned before, so we can hit that scrapbook, budget, habits and goals, and reflection from every single page in June. Right after the monthly view is going to be this blank piece of paper, but this is your scrapbook. This is basically like a page to brain dump, to doodle. You can put pictures in here, you can write memories in here. After that, we hit our budget page, which I also filled out in my June reset video. That way you can track your income, your savings, bills, other expenses, and review your total income, expenses, and savings and make sure that you are not in the red. We can look at our June habits and goals page, which again is filled out, but there are spaces to track 6 different habits every month and make 4 different goals, and I filled out 2 of those this month. Essentially, once you fill this in, you can go in and mark off when you did complete that thing. So this morning, I actually did do my morning routine, and so far I did get up at 7:30, but I have not gone to bed yet, and it is June 1st, so I'm not going to fill that out just yet, but that is how I would keep track of this habits and goals page. You can also use the highlighter tool. Just to move through these bonus pages, we're going to look at the reflection page. However, this is at the end of the month in order of swipe through. You would not hit this page next after your habits and goals. It is all the way at the end, and it's just a page for you to reflect on the month. So we're going to talk about wins from the month. There is a different journal prompt every single month just to get your brain working and kind of reflect on that prompt. What did you do well? What could you do better? What are you proud of yourself for? Things to start doing, stop doing, and a list section to keep track of your favorites and your ratings for the month in terms of your personal growth, relationships, finance, whatever you want to keep track of. But after your habits and goals page, we're going to hop right into your first weekly view. And this is what every weekly page looks like. You have a box for every single day, of course. You know what day it is and the date here. In the top right corner, we have to-do list, but it breaks it down by your top 4 priorities that week and then just the rest of your to-do list. We have a section for notes and a section that I just called listy list, because you can make this a list for anything. If it's grocery shopping, if it's chores you want to get done that week, if it's just something separate from a to-do list but you want to again list it out, you got a listy list. And then you also have a box here to pencil in time for self-care. So if you could try to plan something once a week for self-care, that's where you want to do it. And then in the bottom right hand corner, there is a monthly view just to kind of visually keep in mind of where you're at in the month. I personally like that part about a planner. So each week that you're in and that you're viewing is going to be highlighted. So we're in this first week of June, and again we have this weekly section here that I can hop around and look at the 3rd week of June, and that yellow bar here has moved to the 3rd week because that's the week that I am viewing. So each week is dated. This is not an undated planner, but there are undated pages. So after each week you will swipe into a daily page, and the daily page is undated. So in the top left corner, of course it's still in June. I've left a blank here so you can write in the date. So let's say we are planning for June 1st. That is a Thursday, and then I can kind of dive into my planning. I mentioned hyperlinks being a really big deal with digital planners. Another big deal is that you can copy and paste any page as many times as you want, and it won't mess up the hyperlinks, and you can move them around in different areas if you want them in a different order. This planner is completely customizable, so each week only comes with 1 undated daily page. However, you can copy and paste that as many times as you want. Having the flexibility of just using your weekly planner, but if you have a really busy day that you want to dive into really in depth, that's when you would use hour by hour daily blank page, and you can fill in the date that you're using it for. But breaking this page down, you do have your game plan, which is an hourly schedule starting at 5 a.m. until 11 p.m. So you can write in all the things that you have going on. Under that is just a little section to remind yourself what you are grateful for. And I put that at the end of the day, so hopefully you can use that as like a daily reflection. On the right hand side, just like in the weekly planner, I do have a section to separate your priorities, but since this is a daily, we only have 3 priorities a day. But then you do have your separate to-do list. But in between that, I put the pencil in time for self-care. So if you do have a really busy day, these are the days that you should be scheduling self-care into your days. So I wanted to make sure I included that with your priorities and your to-do list, because it is just as important to take care of yourself as it is to get everything done on your to-do list. After that, we have a morning, noon, and night section. I specifically called it this because I want it to be flexible to whatever you need to plan morning, noon, and night. Some people wanted like a meal plan section, and I just don't use those as often, but I know some people do. So you can use morning, noon, and night to plan breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can use morning, noon, and night to plan your workouts or exercises if you try to do a walk in the morning and yoga at night and go to lift or something like that in the middle of the day. And then at the bottom of the page is just leftover blank space for notes and whatever else you would need to write down. And like I said, each week has one of these pages, so you'll just swipe into the next week that is dated, swipe into the next daily page all the way through the month. And once you do make it through the month, like I said, your reflection page is at the end, and then you will swipe into the next month. So this is what a blank month looks like. Each page is going to look a little bit different because the name of the month is like different links, and I wanted to maximize your box space because I personally like using this monthly page to plan most of my schedules. I just like a one-stop shop. So I wanted to make sure that these boxes were as big as possible. So July is going to look different than August because I can fit August in this little corner. You have a section to write your to-do list for the month if there's nothing like specific to a specific day, but this month you just need to schedule a dentist appointment or get your oil changed or whatever. Also in every month, there is a section for a monthly reset. So like your daily and weekly pencil in time for self-care, this is kind of on the same thing, that you should plan something once a month that sets your soul on fire because self-care is productive. Just like in June, in this top left corner here, we have that scrapbook, budget, habits and goals, and reflection. As soon as you swipe over into July and in any month, these will change to reflect the new month. So of course we have July's scrapbook, budget, habits and goals, and reflections. These last two links that are up here, your grocery list and your to-do list. So on every single page, these are linked. And if you were to click on your grocery list, it's going to take you to a meal planning and master grocery list because some people wanted a meal planner and grocery list into this planner. Like I mentioned, this page is your all-in-one. So at the bottom of the page, we are planning a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks for every day of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then once you create your meal plan, you can write down your grocery list, which is sectioned off into the different categories to make shopping easier, which is your dairy, your grains, your protein, personal items, household items, miscellaneous, frozens, fruit and veggies. And then the other list that you have is your master to-do list. On the right-hand side is just a bunch of ticks to make a list. It can be your to-do list, but on the left-hand side, I separated them by priority. So we have a few lines here for your things that need to get done, top priority. Then we have a section for your medium priority or things that should get done, your low priority things that would be nice if you got done. And then at the bottom are just not time sensitive things. You know, I can get done today if I can get to it kind of thing. Once again, this page can be copied and pasted and moved around wherever you'd like it. So if you want one daily or weekly, you can move it there, or you can keep updating this and just erasing it, crossing things off your list once you get it done, and just keep adding to it. Completely up to you. At the end of that, you hit the end of the planner, at least the 6-month one, of course. So just a big thank you from me. And then obviously if you're watching this video, you already know my channel and whatnot. So you already know that another one is coming. However, if people just happen upon this on Etsy, I include a page at the back usually that is just like a little, I think of it as like the about the author. So I just have a section here that's like, hi, my name is Marissa Nicole. I made this planner. I hope you loved it. The 2024 version is coming out. And then a place that they can, you know, follow along on Instagram, YouTube, and my Etsy to look out for more planners. And that is the end of the 2023 half-year digital planner flip through. I hope you guys loved it. I'm obsessed with it. Like the color palette, I love. I always take inspiration from you guys when I make these kinds of things, but this one was, I think, every page curated to something that you guys requested, because I did a poll on my Instagram stories that was like, what do you guys look for in a planner? What have you guys loved in my past planners? What do you want? And I've tried to include literally everything that you guys have suggested, even just down to the color palette and making it more minimal with pops of color. So thank you so much because I love this planner. It's probably one of my favorites, and I'm excited to make an entire 2024 version of it that, again, will be coming out soon. If you have any questions about this planner, please let me know, but it will be linked down below on my Etsy shop if you guys wanted to shop it. And I do tons of other content on this channel if you're new here other than just like digital planning and whatnot. So subscribe down below, hang out a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting me and my little small business and watching my videos and like buying my $2 sticker packs. It means a lot, and I love you guys so much, more than you'll ever know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.